Hey guys, what's up? Zach or Blazedtruth back here again, bringing you some more Black Ops 2 gameplay. I'm switching it up this time and bringing you some multiplayer gameplay, as you can see. And I thought I'd take that opportunity to tell you guys a little bit about what's going on lately. I know I haven't posted a video in a couple of days, maybe a week or two, and that's primarily because whenever Die Rise came out, I truly burned myself out on zombies. And I really didn't know what to post. You know, I had gotten some multiplayer gameplays. This is one of them. This was from probably a week ago. And I got some multiplayer gameplays, and I just could not convince myself that that was what I wanted to do. I don't know why. I don't know why at all that was the case, but I know in one of my earlier videos I said that I would be focusing on zombies. And I'm not going to say that's not the point. That's not the case now. I still will be posting zombies gameplay because I have a lot of games saved up to post. It's just I wanted to switch things up a little bit and bring some multiplayer gameplay and talk about something of interest to me, something that I have been getting into lately, and that is game battles. If you don't know what that is, it's also known as MLG. You know, I guess it's game battles, whatever. I've been getting into game battles, which is competitive gaming, and trying my hand at that. And I'm not gonna lie, at first I am a little overwhelmed, and I'm very much questioning my skill as a Call of Duty player. Not in the sense of my shot or anything, but just general knowledge and being able to understand and move accordingly around the map when you're playing. And I've learned this difficulty through single, one-on-one, solo, and search and destroy. That is by... Whoa. I am completely overwhelmed by how difficult it has been. For one, you know, I knew... Jeez, I originally didn't think I was ever going to go into the solos and even try it because I know how much I am impacted by having teammates. And I don't mean that in the regards of in search and destroy. I'll never be able to clutch it if I'm the last person left alive. But when you have teammates alive and communicating with you, it virtually is a radar. I mean, ultimately, the truth is that when you have a good team, and I'm not talking your average pub stomping team who will go in and be like, oh, they're, you know, around the corner. I am talking a knowledgeable team about both not only the initial spawns, but popular running routes for people to go. It opens your eyes to the other parts of the map, whether they are alive or get killed, because ultimately if someone gets killed, that is going to give away a general position. You know, they might be using a silenced weapon and not appear on your radar, but nonetheless you will see where your teammate got killed, and that impacts you. And that's been my biggest loss, is the fact that the extra little amount of communication and help that having a good, you know, communicating team helps is, you know, bar none, and will help you win every single game versus losing. And that's been my biggest issue, is learning the ways to maneuver and move around the map accordingly. And that's something that I hope that I will learn as time goes on. You know, I've got some really cool people on game battles who have helped me out and given me some tips and strategies, you know, not necessarily to make me a better player, but to help me understand what's going through their head at that time. And you know, that's all I can look to do, is learn. You know, I knew going into this that I was not, you know, I'm not a competitive gamer. I have done some competitive gaming in the past. I did game battles actually for Modern Warfare 2, and that was a completely different experience. You know, Modern Warfare 2 was for me a game that I could pick up, and any given game I could go 40-1. Any given game I wanted to. So that was a different game. I had a much different playing type in that setup. You know, at the time that I played competitive for Modern Warfare 2, I never used the sniper rifle, ever. I used one gun, and that was the ACR with the holographic sight. And I would either use FMJ or full or extended mags. And that was something that never changed. You know, that was my gun. That was the setup I used. Now, you know, as the game, you know, it wasn't when Modern Warfare 2 first came out, but probably a couple months before Black Ops 2 was when I truly you know, really changed my game style. And that was when I started doing nothing but sniping, which at the time was the coolest thing. You know, Optic was huge. I don't think FaZe was around then, but you know, Optic was a big sniping clan, and it was like quickscoping was the thing to do. That was the game style to play, and doing that, although I never became a very, you know, I was good, but I never became a great quickscoper. But doing that broadened the spectrum of what I can do in my games. You know, I will pick up a sniper rifle, and you know, I'm not as good with it as I am with the other guns, but I can pick it up and feel just as confident and be just as willing to use it versus any of the other guns. And that's one of the biggest one of the biggest changes between the type of gamer that I was then and the type of gamer I am now. But you know, it's cool. I've met some really nice people on game battles. Some on the opposite side are complete fucking assholes that I've met, but some of them are actually willing to help the new beginner competitive gamer not only learn the rules, but learn, you know, efficient strategies for when you're playing one-on-one. One-on-one's nothing I've ever necessarily played, except for in COD 4 I did it occasionally in the cage matches. But that was, you know, I never knew what was needed to know about 1v1 search and destroy. That was not something that I had done, so it's something that I'm slowly learning, and it's cool. I'm glad that there are still some people who are really good and still take the time to, you know, help people. And I'm not gonna sit here and say I was having conversations with people who would like tell me all this cool stuff and things, but it was just little in between games. You know, he'd say, "Hey man, try this, this, and this," or things like that, and it's something cool. I thought that was very unique, and I can only hope to meet more people like that so that the learning experience becomes better. But yeah, so I hope that you enjoy the gameplay. I have talked about all the things that I really wanted to, so yeah, I will see you later, guys. Peace.